not a good look in a supermarket car park. Anyway, I have come to Waitrose. I've got to do some shopping. I'm at my mum and dad's. I've got to do some shopping, stock up on a few bits, and once I've done that, I'm gonna park up somewhere and give you a little bit of an update. So anyway, I've got a long list. Better get to it. Better get to it. Get the old masky on. Which way is it? I can't remember. Stressful morning. Stressful days seem to be my thing at the moment. I spoke to my asthma nurse a couple of days ago. Told her about my tight chest. She thinks it's all stress, anxiety, bringing on, you know, asthma symptoms. So I'm upping the old asthma inhalers. See how we go. She's going to give me a ring in about 4 or 5 weeks and see how that's going. Just got this constant like tightness in my chest and diaphragm, which I think is stress. Yeah. We're all stressed, aren't we? Anyway, let's get the mask on and get this shopping done. Get in and out. Now that COVID's on the rise again, I'm getting a bit anxious going shopping again. I'm getting jittery. Like, I just want to say to people, get away from me! Get away from me! But that's because I'm panicked at the moment and anxious, and everything is making me even more jittery and anxious, and I can't, like, finding it very difficult to be calm. But I need to be calm. So I'm also going to see if there's a hobby craft around here. I want to get a sketchbook and start sketching stuff, some ideas, you know, and maybe get a little paint thing, because my mum's going to start painting again, to try and zone out and keep calm. So I thought, you know, might join her in between looking for jobs, in between controlling the asthma, in between the cooking, the cleaning, the looking after, the worrying. Yeah. Anyway, let's go shopping. Let's go food shopping. Looking good. I'm just at Hobbycraft, so I've done a massive shop, spent quite a lot of money, not my money, and just got to Hobbycraft, so I'm gonna go in there, see if I can get myself a notepad, maybe some paint, have a look, and then I need to get some diesel and head back to Mum and Dad's. This is riveting for you, isn't it? Riveting vlog. Sorry about this. It's a beautiful day. I think what I'll do is when I get home, I'll put all the washing away, and then I'll go for a walk, and then I'll talk to you on the walk. It's gonna be a bit easier, really. So we'll do that. 5 o'clock, so I've got an hour before it's gin time, and then cooking time, and then watching TV time, and then going to bed time. So I need to move my legs. This is the favourite part of my walk. I just love walking over these 2 fields. It's just beautiful. Just open space, views. I just love it. Look at this. How can you not enjoy that? What I think about now when I see a ploughed field is metal detectors, sorry, metal detectorists. Since watching The Detectorists and obviously going out with James, who is a detectorist, I just look at these fields now and just think, what could be in them? You know, it's quite exciting. My field, well, one of my field, not my field, but you know what I mean. So, update, mum update. The mum update is, and I feel okay to talk about this now, I think yesterday was an emotional day. God, it was so hard to hold it together. Even this morning it's hard to keep your emotions in check when you're trying to be strong for everyone. You know, mum and dad who are around you. Cut a long story short, mum went for her consultation yesterday, and she was going to talk with this heart specialist, you know, about stents or bypass, and she was fully expecting them to say go ahead with the stents, and it was a bit of a shock for her that the heart specialist basically said stents aren't going to do you any good at all. They'll need replacing in 2 years' time, and what's the point, you know, to go through all that trauma again and then potentially have to have a heart bypass then. So his recommendation is to have a triple heart bypass. Obviously mum came out very shocked. Oh, I'm gonna have to change hands. Mum came out very shocked. We were all very shocked because it just wasn't what we were expecting, because she'd been offered the choice, because she'd been given the choice. We thought it would be all right for her to have the stents there. Clearly it's not. So yesterday was hard. It's hard every day, to be honest with you. It's hard because, no, see, I thought I was going to be okay. The thought of losing your mum. Someone's coming. Sorry about that. Haven't seen anyone for the entire walk, and then of course just as I'm about to burst into tears, somebody comes along. Maybe that's a good thing. yes, so obviously heart bypass, I know they're common procedures now, and you know, the doctors have got them down, hopefully, but you know, to have your mum go under the knife and have a triple heart bypass is something that I never, well, you don't consider an operation ever that your parents might have to have, really, do you? You don't sit there and think, well, how am I going to react if they need a triple heart bypass or stents or cancer treatment, or you know, you just don't. You just, in my case, I'm just thankful for them every day, and hope that they're going to stay well. Clearly, in Mum's case, you know, her time is now. So I go from being, no, I don't actually, I don't go from being okay. I'm not okay, I'm never okay. I'm not okay. I'm absolutely terrified. My mum's terrified she's going to die. My mother and I have a terrible fear of death. Her sister died of multiple sclerosis. Her mother died from multiple sclerosis. We had a lot of deaths in succession when we were kids. You know, grandparents, they all sort of seemed to go, you know, relatively like dominoes. We had a period where there were a lot of people going, and I don't think you realise how much it affects you, you know, until you get older. My brother's a hypochondriac, so, I mean, and he really is. So he always thinks he's dying, whatever. You know, if he gets a cough or he sprains his ankle, he thinks he's dying. And I'm not so bad, but I do panic. You know, I think everybody panics to an extent if they're not feeling very well, or, you know, if you've got to see a specialist or see a doctor. You know, I think it's natural to panic. Whew. I'm going to put you anywhere. You're so going to fall off there. Anyway. So basically what we're dealing with is Mum has to have a pre-op next week, which consists of x-rays and God knows what else. And then the week after she's going in for the triple heart bypass. So we just have to stay strong and, you know, stay strong for her and be positive and tell her it's all going to be okay, and please God, it's going to be okay. You know, she's 74, so the doctors say that her heart is absolutely fine. It's just the it's just the arteries leading to her heart that are not so fine. So hopefully that's a good thing. You know, that's a good sign, because you need a strong heart, I think, anyway, to deal with that sort of stress and trauma. So anyway, I don't want these vlogs to always be me crying and me being sad and depressed and stuff, because nobody wants to watch that, do they? Especially during COVID. It's just such a crap time. I feel like my life's in limbo at the moment. I can't really look for jobs because I can't think of anything else apart from my mum, and I want to be here for her. So when she's had the op, and when she's come out, and when she is fine, she can't lift anything for 3 months and she can't drive for 6 weeks, and that's fine. My dad can handle most of that, but obviously I want to be here for the op and, you know, a good couple of weeks after the op, I think, really, you know, to help her through it. So that's the plan, really. Just you know, try and stay strong. And I've my dad is of the era of stiff upper lip, and you know, he doesn't really show his emotions to me, and if I show my emotions to him, he just says to me, we've got to be strong. You know, it just doesn't help. I know that I've got to be strong. We all know that we've got to be strong, but I do need to release the emotion from time to time. You know, I've got to, otherwise I'm going to explode. I'm going to have a breakdown. So it's really hard not to be able to be emotional or talk about emotional things with my dad, because it's the only other person here who I can talk to. So I've done a lot of crying in the shower, and you know, a lot of crying in bed. And you know, talking to you, talking to everybody out there, even though I don't know who most of you are, and you might not want to watch this, but talking this out is almost like journaling for me. It's a therapy in itself, that I can just talk and get it out of my system and have a cry and pick myself up and get on with it. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching and being there, and you know, all of your kind messages and your kind words, and letting me have a release. That's important to me, and it helps me. So anyway, there is the update for you. I hope you could hear it, because I'm a bit far back. It's time to walk. It's time to walk home and have a gin. I desperately need a gin. So let's go. Let's go say hello to these horses. There's a mule here. He was quite friendly last time. Let's have a look. Oh. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello, do you remember me? Do you remember me? We had cuddles last time, didn't we? Are you going to freak out? Don't freak out. Hello. Hello, Poppet. Hello, Poppet. Hello. Now look, see, this one's coming over, and he's going to chase him off because he did it last time. Are you going to chase him off? Are you going to chase him off? Are you? Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Oh, you've got the big ears. Have you got the big ears? God, listen to me. Sorry, everybody. Is that nice? Is that nice? Is it? Is that nice? I think he likes it. I think he likes it. Oh, is that nice? Is that nice, Scratchies? Is that nice? You're funny. You're funny. Scratchy, scratchy. And scratchy, scratchy. I know. I know. Well, gosh, that's bright. Time for bed. It's 10:15. Rock and roll. We go to bed early in this house, but it's kind of when I get a little bit of me time. So it's quite nice. I can go to bed and read or watch stuff on YouTube or iPlayer or Netflix or whatever and just chill. So it's quite nice. So I'm sleeping in the lounge. My mum sleeps in her bedroom and my dad sleeps in the spare bedroom. And this is due to snoring. my mum had enough. 50 years was enough. So obviously I'm not going to kick either of them out of their respective beds when I am here. So I have a blow-up mattress in the dining room area of the lounge, which is actually very comfortable. So don't feel sorry for me. It's all good. It's all good. I'll show you the little setup that I have. I'm quite happy. It's very comfortable. I have all mod cons. And there's a toilet downstairs, so it's fine. All good. And there it is. That is Chez Claire. It's a king size blow up mattress and it's very comfortable. And I have my little bottle of drink and my iPad and obviously all my phone chargers and what have you. And I lie there and enjoy some peace. So it's all good. It's all good. I've got a door there and a door there. And it goes straight through into the shower / toilet area. So it's fine. It's very comfortable. So I've just said goodnight to Mum. I hate it. I hate saying goodnight to Mum now. It's just horrible. Because you just worry that in the night something's going to happen to her. She's got her angina spray that goes under the tongue in case she has, you know, an episode. And I know this is really, really crazy, and my dad's next door, but he sleeps like a log. I also give her a pot and not a pot and pan, a pan and a ladle that sits by the side of the bed so that in case she needs someone urgently, she can clatter on it like a crazy person and hopefully will wake up. So I usually keep the door down here on a jar in case she starts hitting that pan and I can hopefully hear and come rushing up. Not that I know what I'm going to do. Phone 999. Well, hopefully it won't happen. Anyway, that's what I do. And then I try and take my mind off everything by watching stuff on YouTube and fiddling with my phone. Take my mind off everything. And then when the morning comes, I'm relieved. You know, the first thing I do is go upstairs and say good morning to Mum and ask her how she is and did she sleep well. So, anyway, we've got 2 weeks until the operation, so just have to try and keep calm and try and enjoy the 2 weeks. Like, I'm going to try and get Mum and I to do some crafty things so that we take our mind off it, you know. And then deal with the day when it happens. So anyway, I don't want to end this on a low, but it is I haven't got much happiness to tell you about right now, but just want to keep you updated, keep you informed, and you know, want to keep trying to keep vlogging now and again. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight because I need to edit this now, which at least is going to give me something to do while I'm in bed. So that's good. So hopefully get this up. The internet here is so slow. It literally takes all night to upload something. It's crazy. So anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all staying safe. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. So, night night.